with a house full of cats and nobody gonna want you.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunshine, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I just wanted to take a moment and just have some coffee talk. I have my coffee mug, and in here is the Godiva chocolate coffee. And today what we're going to discuss, because we know yesterday AT&T tried to play a whole lot of people with their services going out. And Verizon customers were out. Some T-Mobile customers were out. So what this video is about, what we're going to discuss is 5 Plan B alternatives in the event that your phone service is out. So 5 alternatives, because it really made me think, especially if you live alone or if you have people in your home and they're gone throughout the day and you're at home alone and you don't have any cell phone service, because most of us don't have a home phone anymore. We only have a cell phone. So what can we do in the event that we don't have cell phone service? So one of the number one things that I thought about was getting to know your neighbors. And I know most of us really don't take the time to introduce ourselves to our neighbors, or we just live in a world now where people don't really do that a lot. However, it would be good to introduce yourself to people in your neighborhood and build a community, exchange phone numbers. So in the event that anything major happens, someone close to you can check on you, or you can check on them, and just establish, not to say you all have to start borrowing stuff from each other and calling each other every day, but it is good to have someone in your area's phone number and they have your phone number, especially if you live alone. You want to have someone that can have access to you easily, and just to check on you, because things really do happen. If you can't have one of your neighbors check on you, then you might want to give a key to someone in your family or a close friend, so people will have access to you in the event, God forbid, that something happens. So if you have a child or a cousin or a sister or brother or parent, and give them a spare key to your house, and give it to someone that you trust. That could be a thing. So getting to know your neighbors and exchanging phone numbers with your neighbors. Because say if you were just like yesterday, if you had AT&T and you didn't have phone service, maybe your neighbor might have something different, and if you need to make a phone call, you can go next door and just ask them, can I use your phone for a moment? So it's always good to get to know the people that live around you. The second option that I thought about was, maybe it's not good for everybody in the same household to have the same cellular provider. And normally when we have people in our home, we're all on a family plan with the same carrier. But a prime example was my sister and her husband. She had AT&T and he has T-Mobile. So when her phone service went out, she was able to still make calls off of his phone. So sometimes it's because I thought about that, because I have a family plan. So, and all the phones are on the same plan. So if one carrier goes out, then we won't have phones in the house. So that's something to think about too, especially if you all have pay separate bills. If you're not on a family plan, then one of you all can switch to a different carrier, just so you'll have a backup plan in the event one of the carriers were to have an outage. The third thing I thought about was this right here. These are walkie-talkies, and they're not very expensive. You can get them on Amazon at an affordable rate. If you get a ham walkie-talkie, which is HAM. You do have to be licensed for it unless it is an emergency. Then you don't have to have a license for it. However, it's really easy to get a ham license, and it's actually the system that the truck drivers use. And you can have a walkie-talkie, and somebody in your family or one of your close friends can have the other one, and you all can communicate that way in the event that the cellular service is out. Because one thing it showed me yesterday, one thing we did learn, they were playing in our face and they're trying to say they don't know what happened, but it can happen again. So in the event that it happens again, these walkie-talkies are very affordable. Just make sure you charge them, because that was one of the issues that I had. It's no good having a walkie-talkie if you don't charge the thing. So that's why I have it so close to me today, because I'm letting it charge. But that's another option in the event that we don't have any cellular service. Another option is you can, if you still have internet, then you can communicate through Facebook. If you have a Facebook page, you can Facebook message people. If you have Instagram, you can Instagram message people and just let them know that you're okay. Because normally in the event of a major event like yesterday, you just want to make sure people are okay. We can live without a cell phone for a day, because I didn't even know the cell phones were out. That's how much my phone doesn't ring. I didn't even know the cell phones was out. Somebody had to call and let me know that people's cell phones were out. But that started getting me to think, like, okay, it's a nationwide outage. So, what does that mean? So and we will have videos about that too, because I am a prepper, and I'm going to show you ways on how to save while prepping, because we need to be prepared for anything these days, guys. And I take that very seriously. And we don't see a lot of African American women talking about prepping and being prepared. So those are just a few options that I thought about really quickly and said I would make a video on it. But you definitely want to have a plan B in the event that something like yesterday happens again. Or, I'm not a doomsday person. Like, I'm not planning for a doomsday or a major apocalypse. But it is good to be prepared in the event that emergencies do happen. And the older we get, we realize random emergencies really do happen. So if you have any additional comments or ideas, you can put them in the comment section, and we all can read the comments and learn from each other. If you have any more tips, put them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed weekend. Bye.